Hey you guys, Julia Bybee here, and how do you like the filter? Have you guys tried the Facebook filters yet? I'm loving them. Um, so I'm hoping to make this short and sweet today. So what I wanted to talk to you about was actually I was talking to a teammate of mine yesterday, and she was just kind of feeling bummed out that she's not exactly growing as fast as she feels like she should be compared to other people on the team. And that's such a dangerous, slippery slope when you are comparing yourself to other people in network marketing. And it does nothing for you except it kills your mindset. It just makes you feel bad about yourself. You feel like you're not reaching your goals, and you're comparing other people's goals with yours, and they're not even in line. You're just, you can't compare your failures to somebody else's highlights. You have no idea where people have been in their business to be able to even compare that. And so for example, if you're seeing that somebody's hitting top rank in the company within 2 months, and you're sitting there thinking, well, I've been in here for 6 months and I can't even recruit a person. So you don't know where that person came from, though. They could have very well come from another direct sales company who, hey Jen, who had a big following and a big team, and they came with them. You don't know how many hours somebody is putting into their business. If somebody's working 16 hours a day in their business and you're only putting in 4, then how can you possibly compare the success level? You don't know what that person's goals are versus your goals. I mean, if somebody's rank advancing very quickly and they are hustling, they have big goals. They're not just there to, make pocket change. They have huge goals that they're trying to achieve. Whereas you might just be trying to, make a little bit of side income. You can't compare that. And, if you're somebody who wants to just earn a full-time wage, then you can't even look at a 6-figure earner and compare yourself and get down in the dumps because you're not where they're at, because that's not even where you want to be at. Does that make sense? Feel free to tell me who you are and where you're coming in from. Facebook doesn't always tell me. Hey, Sally Ann, I got Jem on here. And, really, you can't compare your chapter 1 with somebody else's chapter 15. And, we all compare, and especially as women, it's just human nature to compare ourselves, but it is so dangerous to do that. It's different if you want to reflect, and that's what I would really recommend for you, is to reflect with yourself. So go in and each week or each month take a look at your goals and look at, maybe you'll see, well, at the beginning of this month, thanks for the love. At the beginning of this month, I got only 5 likes on my good value-driven posts. But by the end of the month, I was getting 10 likes, or maybe you're getting more comments. That's what you need to be doing. You need to be reflecting, comparing yourself and your goals with yourself, not anybody else. That's the only person you need to be competing with, is you. And a lot of people don't do that, and that's where it just becomes a mess. So that's what I would recommend for you. Maybe you're going to be seeing yourself grow in personal development. Maybe you're going to see yourself grow with how many people you're prospecting, or maybe you're going to be getting more people joining your team that way. Reflect with yourself and compete with yourself that way. Now, the other side to this is, if you are a leader and you let's say you hit the top of the company, or are promoted so many times within 2 months, you can't sit there and compare your success with your downline success or lack thereof. You can't sit there and say, well, I did it within 2 months, there's no reason you shouldn't do it. While that's true, that it's doable and you can do it, you have to meet them where they're at. You can't, if you're bringing on teammates and you are automatically assuming that they want to be a full-time income earner or a 6-figure earner, when their only intentions are to get a discount on the product, then you're just going to end up ruining that rapport you have with them by pushing them to do something that they don't even want to do. So remember to meet people where you're at if you are a leader. That's really important. Not everybody has the same goals, and that's something that I would recommend too, is when you're bringing on new people, ask them what their goals are. Hey, Sue, learn from what people are doing. Yes. Ask them what their goals are so you know what expectations to have from them and what expectations they should have from you. Eric Worre, I was reading his GoPro book last night, and he had he does a really good breakdown of like what you should be doing with new people to get foot, and that was one of the things is what are your expectations and what can I do to help keep you going when you have failures throughout the process. So that was a really a good, I would recommend reading that book for sure. But, keep in mind, like, just don't compare yourself. If that's something you're struggling with, then just go back and reflect on yourself. See how far you've come. See how far you've grown, how much you've grown, and only compete with yourself. You're your only competition. I hope you guys got some value from this. Feel free to share this out if you did. And at the end of the video, you can turn on the notifications to make sure you get notified when I do go live. And you can also head over to juliabybee.com. And there's some more good resources if you're looking to grow your business. So I will talk to you later, guys. Bye.